Hello and welcome to this video clip where we're going to write a Python function to apply Heron's formula. The purpose of Heron's formula is to work out the area of a triangle when we know the length of its three sides. You can check how the formula works over there. Now, the aim of our Python challenge is to write a function that will take three parameters corresponding to the length of the three sides of a triangle. We will then apply Heron's formula to calculate the area, and we will return this area. Later on, we will have to write a program to test our function, and to do so we will take three inputs from the users, the length of the three sides of a triangle, and we will use our function to calculate the area. We will then output this to the end user. Now let's get started with the code. First, we need to create a function, and in Python we create a function using the word def. We need to give our function a name. We're going to call it calculate triangle area. Our functions will need to take three parameters, the three sides of the triangle, A, B and C. Now we're going to apply Heron's formula, and if we look at the formula one more time, we first need to calculate the perimeter of the triangle by adding A plus B plus C. We divide this perimeter by 2, which gives us the value of S, and we can then use S in a long formula to calculate the area of the triangle. So let's apply all of this in our code. So first we need to calculate the perimeter by adding the length of each side of the triangle. Then we need to calculate S, which is half of the perimeter. And then we can apply Heron's formula, which is S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. Now we want the square root of all of this, so I'm going to use brackets here, and in maths you've learned that the square root is equivalent to working out to the power of half. So I'm going to use to the power of, which in Python is the star key that we use twice, and then to the power of half, so 0.5. And that's my area, which I can now return like this. Now, if I run this code, nothing will happen because this is just a function. We now need to write an algorithm to test this function. And to do so, we first need to collect three user inputs. I'm going to call them side 1, side 2 and side 3. And we're going to ask the user to enter the length of the first side. Now, because we are entering a number, I'm going to have to cast this input. I'm going to cast it into a float, which is a number that can accept decimal values. And then I'm going to repeat this for the second side. Now I can just copy and paste the same code here and tweak it slightly. Second side. And then I'm going to copy that one more time for the third side, side 3. I can now calculate the area of the triangle using my function, and my function is called calculate triangle area, and it takes three parameters. And in this case, the three parameters values will be side 1, side 2 and side 3. So I'm going to put that here, side 1, side 2 and side 3. So when I run this code, the computer will pass the value of side 1, side 2 and side 3 to my function. So A would become side 1, B would become side 2, C would become side 3. It's then going to use it to calculate the area, and is going to return the area to my main code and store it in my variable here. The last step is to display the area to the end user using a print command. The area of your triangle is, and then I'm going to concatenate the area, but because the area is a number, I'm going to cast it into a string using str. Perfect. Now let's try this code to see if it works. Now enter the length of the first side. I'm going to put 3. Enter the length of the second side, 4. Enter the length of the third side, 5. And it tells me that the area of my triangle is 6. Actually, I've made a typo here. Let's fix that now. Perfect. Now, I know this is correct because I've already tested this. And actually, if you scroll down, you will have a test plan to complete. And my first test here, I'm going to write that it's a pass, because when I enter 3, 4, 5, I'm getting an area of 6, which is the expected output. Now, you may want to perform a few more tests to make sure that your function is working fine, so you can try these input values, and this is what the outcome should be. And if it is, then you know your code is working fine, and you can put a pass here. If not, you will have to investigate what's going on with the code. After that, you've got a few extension tasks that you can do, but I'm not going to explain these in this video clip. So it's now your turn to recreate all this code to create your function first and your algorithm to test it, and then to fill in your test plan. Good luck with it. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.